Tuck's Garage.
All right, what up? We're back at the shop. We got the Corvette, and it's cage day. So, as you can see, we are fully underway. We got the carpet all out. A lot of the trim is out. Back here, we are way into the process. Right now, where I'm at is the dash. So, ignore my dirty windshield, but we got it pulled out most of the way. Sorry, I just got started filming. Didn't have anybody here to do it for me. I just kind of got in the flow of things and kept going, but a little bit inhibited today. Booted on one foot. Long story, don't even want to get into it. But yeah, we're working away. Gotta get the dash out, the rest of the way out, and then we'll start working on the main hoop, which have pedestals that go there and then over there. But yeah, main goal for today is to get the main hoop mocked up, and then potentially maybe the A-pillar down bars. But if I can get those tacked in and just see where they're gonna sit, then I'll call that good for today. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so we're getting ready to work on the main hoop. Got the main hoop laid out right there. And then we've got the plates for the main hoop. Shout out Cage Kits. It seems like this is going to be pretty simple. The plates and everything seem to fit pretty well. So obviously we can do some cleaning because plate obviously goes basically like that. There's a bunch of crud, seam sealer and stuff down in there. As you can see, same thing over there. So gonna get the grinder out, gonna start working on that, and then we'll get those plates tacked in there, and we'll get the main hoop tacked in there as well. And then we'll just start doing basically a dry mock of all the tubes, just so we can see how everything's gonna lay, where the other base plates are gonna need trimming, where we're gonna need to grind off to make all that stuff fit. And we'll go from there. I'll try and throw the time lapse up, see what I can get. Obviously no one here, so no one to film for me, so just kind of have to set the camera up and see what I can get, but see what we can do, and yeah, get to the fun stuff, the grinding. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea what the last thing I filmed was, but I'm about to head home for the night, but this is where we're at. So the main hoop is tacked in, the A-pillar bars also tacked in, the halo bar was tacked in, and it just fell. That was annoying. But I'm working on getting my door link, or my length set with the door bars over there, just so I can have my main hoop and my A-pillar bars the right distance apart, so I know everything's sitting in the right spot. And then tomorrow, first thing, I'm gonna cut these sections, because these cars are fiberglass, so you have to cut this section out so I can weld straight to the frame. Then I can do those diagonal bars in the rear. And then we'll work on the main hoop diagonal bars, get the other side door bars set, dash bar, and then just the little gussets. But other than that, you know, it's not been too bad. Cage Kits makes it pretty easy as far as cages go. So yeah, catch up with you tomorrow morning. All right, so we're back and we're on the road. We got the truck and trailer. We're about 3 hours from home now at a Walmart. Had to pick up a couple of little things. Just, you know, snacks. Had to get a BC fire extinguisher, one that's good for like electrical fires and stuff like that. I have one in the car already, just, you know, one of those things. Yeah, we're headed to Alabama to drive at Driven Luxe Circuit. Looks like a pretty cool place. I've never been. I've been following it since they opened a couple of years ago. Looks neat. It's about 8 hours from me. We're about 3 hours from home, so about 5 hours to go. Wanted to stop, grab a couple things, snacks, you know, the essentials, but also wanted to give the truck a break. This is the first, well, not the first, done a bunch of trips with it, but this is definitely the longest and most strenuous trip I've done with it. And we're about to head through the mountains of North Carolina, which not the biggest mountains, but definitely going to be a big test for the old girl. Should be fine. Just want to let her cool off for a little bit. So yeah, that's the plan for the weekend. It's Friday right now, so we're gonna drive out there, get close, probably about 30 minutes away tonight, and then we'll get there tomorrow morning. And then we're driving Saturday and Sunday, and then we're headed back Monday. So should be a good weekend. I'm gonna obviously document it. So yeah, we'll get some good driving footage, get some GoPro footage in the car. I'm solo, so I won't have a ton of, I'll do my best is what I'm saying to film what I can, and we'll go from there. But back in the truck we go. Well, the truck's doing okay, but we're currently in dead stop traffic. Like, look at this. Dead stop traffic. Wild. Been sitting here for like 10 minutes. Who knows how long it's gonna be. It's way down there. Like as far as I can see. Great. All right, so we made it out of the traffic. We're at a rest area now. That obviously knocked a bunch of time off of our, or added a lot of time to our end date. But now we're in Tennessee, mountains. So we're still about 3.5 hours out from the track. I'm gonna be stopping probably about 30-45 minutes away from the track tonight to sleep. Still don't know exactly where yet. Probably just gonna thug it out in the truck. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is probably the last update I give before we're actually parked for the night. But yeah. All right, so this next morning I definitely forgot to film when I stopped, but here we are. We're at a truck stop in, I think, Jasper. Here's the setup. Not bad, not bad. Actually, it's up pretty good, better than I thought. We're about 30 minutes from the track, so I'm gonna get packed up, get loaded up, and yeah, we'll roll out. Let's see, it's 6:52 right now, and gotta be there by 8, so time to get on the road. Alright, I have such a love-hate relationship with drifting. Like, I love it. Like, I really do. It's a blast. Like, it's so much fun partying with the boys. But, man, it's 9 o'clock at night. I was trying to put my new seat bracket in. Nothing the seat bracket company did wrong. It's just my head was hitting the roll cage, so I wanted to put a new seat bracket in. Yes, I waited to the last minute. That's not the point. But I wanted to put the new seat bracket in, but the bolts for the bracket were too long, so they're hitting the floor. I didn't figure this out until like 9 o'clock. Of course, all the hardware stores are closed, so I drive to the closest hardware store, which is 30 minutes away. Yeah, so love it, but then there are moments like this where it's like, but it'll all be worth it when we hit the track, when we're tandem with the boys, But yeah, love hate, man, love hate. Let's hope Lowe's has what we need. Yeah.
When you hit 10K, I will tattoo this Tux Garage logo on my ass cheek. That is a deal.
All right, what up? We're back. So it's a drift day. Oh, exposure's all messed up, but it's a drift day. We're street driving the car to the track because I was feeling lazy. So we're loaded down. Got everything in there. Should be a good day. Track goes hot at 5. Gates open at 3. It's currently like around 2. We're about 30 minutes away, stopping to get gas, get some snacks, the usual. The homie Harlan should be pulling up soon in a minute. He's gonna convoy there with us, but yeah, it should be a good day. Hopefully we don't break the car, because that would be a little unfortunate, because didn't bring the truck and trailer, but we'll just see how it goes. We'll keep you updated when we get there. right, so we got to the track, unloaded the car, went through the driver's meeting, all that stuff, and did a couple laps, was feeling good. Was about to set the GoPro up in the car, but then the car started breaking up like crazy, like just banging off, you know, just pop, 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 under load. Put the scanner on it. It's got a bunch of misfire counts. So unfortunately, we street drove today. We're gonna call it for the day, I think. Gotta drive it home. Don't want to hurt anything too bad, so I'm gonna call it for today and look into it. I don't know if it's tuner related. I don't know if the fuel pump's going out, maybe. But yeah, that's kind of gonna wrap up today. Unfortunately, short little day. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'll catch up with you all on the way home. All right, so we broke the whip. Still breaking up. Never got it fixed. Just kind of gave up. It started raining too. Yeah, so wasn't worth staying. So, homie.
We're gonna get the Performance Walmart oil filter. That'll fix it for sure.
Yeah, Performance Walmart upgrades incoming. Just kidding. We're going to Walmart. We're gonna get some food. We're gonna eat. We're supposed to be at the track till like 10 tonight, but that didn't happen. Obviously not gonna stay there and hang out for no reason. So now we're at Walmart, a place where lovers go to meet.
Look at that meat.
You didn't want to get this one? Dog in a cart. You want to say what's up to the people?
I don't even know what the food.
Oh, this can't be on film. This is bad.